The Twister fruit picker makes fruit picking easy and safe with no damage to the fruit or the tree. With its slender, lightweight design, you can target that one great-looking apple, orange, or what have you in your tree, grab it, and enjoy. Almost everything you need is included. You get the picking ring assembly, a rope and bungee assembly with the rope length adjuster, a hole adapter, and 2 small fruit adapters. Now, you need to supply your own pole, and you can use any number of adjustable or single-length poles, as long as they have a threaded end, like this. These are readily available at your nearest hardware store or home center. Just go to the paint or window washing department. The Twister fruit picker comes ready to be installed on a pole 7 to 12 feet long. It will work on shorter and longer poles, and later I'll be showing you how to set that up. Right now, let's get started. The secret of the Twister fruit picker is this picking ring assembly. In the normal position, the rings are closed. The rope holds them closed and is tensioned by the bungee. You open the rings by pushing up on the rope, stretching the bungee. Then, you grab the fruit and relax the rope, closing the picking rings around the fruit. The rings stay closed around the fruit, and now you can use both hands to rotate the pole, twisting the fruit until it's free from the tree. You don't put any undue strain on the branches or cause any other fruit to fall. You get the delicious ripe fruit you want right from the safety of the ground. Installing the Twister fruit picker on a pole is easy, and it's quickly adjustable so you can change the length of your pole as you need. First of all, leave the tie on the rings until the assembly is finished. If the rope is not properly tensioned, the spring in the ring assembly causes the rings to open. Once the rope is tensioned properly for the length of pole you're using, the tension keeps the rings closed until you open them. Next, let's install this on a pole. Thread the Twister fruit picker on the pole and tighten so that the Twister fruit picker remains firmly on the pole while picking fruit. Now you'll notice that some of these poles have a tapered thread, so be careful not to over-tighten, as you might damage the Twister fruit picker's threaded adapter. Now, extend the pole to the length you need for picking fruit. Let's say 9 feet. Next, we need to attach the rope and bungee to the pole. This can happen in 2 ways depending on the pole you have. Either way, unwind the rope and bungee and leave them connected together. Notice that the rope and bungee assembly has this great little rope length adjuster that allows you to shorten or lengthen the rope for installation and to tension the rope properly for the length of pole you have. To attach the rope bungee assembly to a pole with a hole in the handle end, extend the rope until you can push the bungee through the hole and wrap it around the handle like so. Now that the rope is attached, slide the rope length adjuster to shorten the rope, stretching the bungee about 1 inch. Remove the tie from the rings and they will stay together. If they don't, move the rope length adjuster until they do. Now as you push up on the rope, the rings open, and as you release the rope, the rings close. If you're using a pole that doesn't have a hole in the handle, you can use the included hole adapter. Position the hole adapter 4 to 8 inches from the end of the pole and use the included double stick tape to mount it temporarily. Be sure it is on the same side of the pole as the rope that is coming down the pole from the Twister fruit picker. I can assure you that the double stick tape will not hold the tension the Twister fruit picker requires to work. You must mount it with something more permanent. The double stick tape will hold it in place while you securely attach it with heavy duty tape, which is the easiest, or some other method of attachment. Once the hole adapter is securely mounted, push the bungee through the adapter and loop the bungee around the handle. Now that the rope is attached, slide the rope length adjuster to tension the system. And you're all set. Now if your pole is longer than 12 feet, you're going to need to add an additional length of rope. To do this, untie the rope from the picker arm and pull it out from over the pulley. Add the length of rope you need, making sure it's at least 12 inches. Tie this new rope to the existing rope. Then feed the end of the new rope back over the pulley and attach it at the picker arm. The easiest way to extend the rope is to use the same diameter rope. If you're using a larger diameter rope, see the special notes in the instruction sheet. By adding at least 12 inches of new rope, the knot won't get stuck in the pulley. And remember, the cut ends of most rope need to be sealed. Now if your pole is going to be permanently shorter than 7 feet, we need to shorten the rope. To do that, we leave the rings tied together. Position the rope length adjuster about 1 foot above the rope bungee transition, and simply pull the knotted end of the rope through the rope length adjuster until all the slack is out of the rope, but the bungee has not extended. Now cut the excess rope and tie a new knot at the rope length adjuster. These small fruit adapters allow you to pick fruit as small as a cherry. Just snap them in and get after it. Your safety is one of our main concerns, and the Twister fruit picker was designed with that in mind. Please don't use this from a ladder or any unstable surface, and please be very careful around electrical wires. Always wear suitable eye protection and be aware you might be endangering yourself or others with falling debris. With the Twister fruit picker, you're ready to easily and safely pick all kinds of fruits with no damage to the fruit or the trees. Have fun picking.